Me,
Hi.
Blue.
You're back soon.
Yeah. So, where's the kitty?
Oh, he's behind the boxes.
Uh,
Taking a cat nap.
uh,
I think he's probably dreaming about cans and cans of more tuna fish. I think I can hear him purring all the way over here. Can you listen?
yeah. So, how was your sandwich?
It was just fine, thank you. I don't think that Gabriel liked it very much.
Oh. Well, I have to get Lance to get some more stuff up here, you know, some sardines or something. Look, I'm sorry about this morning. You know, I getting angry and everything, you know. Sometimes I just get that way. I can't help it, you know. I don't mean nothing.
Well, that's okay then. I mean, you scared me a lot, but don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. I gotta go to town and take care of my eye at that new clinic in Chesterfield, near where you live.
Yeah, you mean where I used to live. Well, your eye seems to look a lot better. It must be almost well now.
Yeah. The doc wants to take a look at it again because he doesn't want to get infected. Lance says I could have lost it. My eye, I mean.
Well, does that mean Lance is around here today?
Yeah, he's up at the house.
What about that other guy, his boss?
Nah, he never comes around. Why wouldn't know?
Oh, no, nothing. It doesn't matter. Well, it's just that Lance scares me sometimes. And, you know, if I'm here and he's here alone, he might do.
He might what?
Nothing. Just never mind. I will be all right.
Maybe I better stay.
No, listen, you just go on because the doctor needs to see your eye, and I will be fine. Really.
Really?
Really, God is watching out for me. I know. I just need to keep trusting Him.
There you go, talking about God again. I mean, just like some kind of a real person, like you and me.
He is, Blue. He is. He's alive. And, but don't worry. I won't say his name again. I know that you don't like that.
Yeah, good. Don't. That's a very, very, very bad habit. Yeah. You know what Lance told me about God?
Oh, what?
Lance told me about God, that he saw somebody made up Santa Claus. Just like for little kids, you know. That he's great for little kids and women, but not for real men.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? That just proves how very little Lance knows, because God is not something that anybody made up.
I used to believe in Santa Claus until Lance told me.
Well, but there is a difference, don't you see? God is different. Don't you understand that? You don't think that those stories I read you from the Bible, you don't think those are made up, do you?
No.
No, of course not. Well, then, you can't believe Lance then. Then you have to believe the Bible. See?
I better go.
Yeah.
Miriam, I promise I'll be back real soon.
Yeah, sure.
Miriam?
What? Yes.
Don't worry about Lance hurting you. Ronnie wouldn't like that.
Thanks.
Well, maybe you won't have to stay too much longer. Maybe Ron will let you go.
Yeah. Well, if wishes were horses, then beggars could ride.
Why?
Never mind.
Wishes were horses, beggars could ride. Wishes were horses.
So you think you're going to be hanging around here for a little while?
I hope so.
Hey, that's terrific.
The way McGovern keeps moving me around, I don't know whether to believe him or not.
Huh?
First, I had a desk up in the features department. And then, for a couple of months last summer, McGovern had me answering the phone in Metro.
Answering the phones.
The receptionist was on maternity leave.
Wow, that's a shame. Seems like it's someone like you with an honors degree in journalism answering the phone. Gosh, it's ridiculous.
That's what I kept trying to tell McGovern. He didn't listen.
So is this your first job?
Yeah. I started working here right after I graduated last May. I knew I wouldn't be doing investigative stuff right away, but this is getting ridiculous. If I have to cover one more civic luncheon, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, boy. How about a feature on chicken a la king?
Not funny.
Well, Stacy, I wouldn't worry about it. I think you're going to get your chance one of these days.
But look at the stuff you're working on. A kidnapping.
Ooh, I didn't say anything about kidnapping in that story. All I said is that Miriam Mason disappeared.
Okay, a possible kidnapping. And an in-depth piece on prostitution in Kingsley, right?
Well, I'm working on it, but still, I haven't gotten very far.
I'd give anything for stories like that.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, Stacy, you have to keep one thing in mind. See, I have a few more years of experience on you, and that makes all the difference.
But I've wanted to be a reporter all my life.
Oh, all your life?
Okay. Ever since I saw All the President's Men when I was 15. A very impressionable age, 15.
Yes, I think I remember that well.
Well, maybe I was wrong about it. My career, I mean. Maybe I don't have what it takes.
Oh, wow. What we have here now, self-pity routine, huh?
Well, it's different than it was in school.
Oh, I hate to tell you, that's the way things usually are in the real world.
I guess. But maybe McGovern is right. Maybe all I'm good for is filler stuff. If I ever got my hands on a decent story, who knows what would happen.
Stacy, you're gonna have to stop putting yourself down. Now, I've read your stories, and they're good.
But McGovern doesn't think so.
Oh, yes, he does. If he didn't, you wouldn't be here. Oh, what are you working on now?
The annual dinner of the Police Athletic Association.
There you go. Now, something like that is harder to make readable than some story on bank robbery.
You're telling me.
Just take, for instance, the story that I'm doing on the clinic down there in Chesterfield. Now, at first, I didn't know how to put an angle on this thing. I didn't know how to hang it or anything. And then, boom, it hits me. First patient, guy comes in off the street looking for help, and the place isn't even open yet.
Good idea.
Yeah. So I feel I do the whole story around this person, you know. Find out who he is, why he came to the clinic in the first place, and what would have happened if he didn't get the medical attention, right?
Yeah.
But all I have right now is his name, Blue Nobles. But your father is doing a very good job in trying to set up an interview with me with this guy. Stacy, have you been in touch with your dad, Lat?
No, not yet.
I just thought since we talked, maybe you'd given him a call or something. You know, that old reporter's supposed to be nosy and everything. I guess that's an occupational hazard. Hey, look, just forget I even mentioned it, all right?
What are you doing here?
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm waiting for Terry. What does it look like?
Well, do you know what time she'll be back? I've got the latest construction reports on the nurses' wing for her.
No, she just stepped out. I don't know. You can wait around if you want.
Thanks, but I'll wait outside. A little stuffy in here.
Hey, look, don't run out on my account.
It's not that, believe me.
Look, Gil, I know we've been through a lot, but I don't know. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
I've never had anything against you, Nancy. At least nothing personal.
Well, I know, so that's why don't we call a truce?
Are you feeling okay?
Well, look, Gil, I know I haven't exactly been in your corner.
My corner? No, why don't you try the other end of the world?
Yeah, that's right, but a lady's got a right to change her mind, doesn't she?
How is he? My father. Well, how's he doing?
Oh, I didn't think you were interested.
Oh, professionally speaking.
Well, you know, your dad pours his heart and soul into that clinic down there, and frankly, I don't think I've seen another man so dedicated.
Really?
You know, my mother's receptionist down there, and she says every time she goes in the morning, he's there before her, and he stays late practically every night.
Sounds like the way he used to be. I mean, before he became a...
Became a what?
Never mind, that's in the past. Let's just say it's better to be a workaholic.
You know, Stacy, I know a little about his problem.
Forget it. Never mind, that's in the past. It's good he's working so hard. He'll make it succeed.
Yeah. You know, we did manage to coax him over for dinner one night.
What did he talk about? Did he ask about,
You?
yeah.
Well, you know, your dad really didn't impress me as the kind of man that goes around unloading his problems on other people. All he said was about how he was estranged from his family for some time now.
4 years.
Well, now, he wants to make that up. I mean, he wants to clean that up, but he really doesn't know how to go about doing it. He wasn't really even aware of the fact that you're working here at the Chronicle.
He knows now? Oh, no.
Wait, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Well, what about it, Stacy? I mean, do you think there was a possibility for reconciliation?
I don't know. I can't speak for my mother, my sister Amber. I don't know how they feel.
Well, what about you?
Did he tell you what happened?
About your brother?
Yes, and his drinking?
Yes, he told me, and I can imagine that must have been pretty tough.
It was horrible. We were all in the car that night. Mother, Amber, Kevin, and I. Dad was driving. I want to forgive him, Gina. I really do. But it hurts, and I just don't think that I can.
Stacy, look, I know this is probably none of my business. But it seems to me a man who's made the kind of turnaround that your father has really deserves another chance.
Turn around.
Well, now, he admits that he had a very serious drinking problem.
Had?
He describes himself as a recovering alcoholic. Now, he hasn't had a drink in over a year. In fact, he's very much involved with AA, and he's thinking about having some meetings down here at the clinic, you know?
My father? I can't believe it.
Well, it's true. You know, you ought to check into it for yourself.
I will.
Stacy,
Amber, what brings you here?
I need to talk to you, please.
Well, sure. This is Jean Redlawn, my sister, Amber Phillips.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
Hello.
We were just talking about Dad.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm doing a story on him.
Oh, a feature about life on Skid Row?
Amber?
Sorry. I had no idea that a washed-out has-been was a newsworthy topic. Look, Stacy, is there a place where we can go to talk?
I really don't think I ought to leave my desk right now. McGovern's expecting the story right away.
Stacy, I don't think you'll mind.
I don't know.
Look, I've really got some research that I have to do in the archive, so could you do me a favor and catch my phone in case it rings, okay?
Sure.
Amber, it's really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. I don't like this at all, Stacy.
What?
You were talking about our family to a total stranger.
Me?
You.
Jean's doing a story about Dad.
Oh, wonderful. That's terrific. Now the whole town will know about it.
It's about the clinic in Chesterfield where he's working.
Who cares?
I do, for one.
Stacy, I had lunch today at the Greenbrier. He was there. I saw him.
Laurie, how are you, dear?
Hello, Mrs. Redlin.
Well, I went home for lunch, and Lori decided to come back here to the clinic with me for the afternoon.
Oh, and I'm so glad. And how you feeling, honey? Ben told me you weren't feeling too good this morning.
No, it was nothing, really.
Well, you look great. I've never seen you looking prettier.
I keep telling her the exact same thing. Hey, Tammy, how you feeling? Much better?
Laurie, honey, I've got an idea. If you want to, maybe you could come back here and help me with some of this filing.
Yes, I'd like that.
Oh, I've got such a backlog of work back here. I'm telling you, I could use the help.
Will you just tell me what needs to be done?
Surely will.
Partner? Hey, Laurie, it's good to see you again.
Hi, Dave.
Did Ben talk you into coming here and helping us this afternoon?
Well, sort of. I just thought I'd give Mrs. Redlin a hand with the filing.
And believe you me, I can use all the help I can get this afternoon.
Hey, did that one guy show up yet?
Oh, Blue Nobles? No, not yet.
Yeah. Lori, he was our very first patient.
Oh, you mean the man who called earlier this morning, the man with the stutter?
Yep, that's him.
I'll tell you, I've been dying to meet him. I was afraid we might miss him.
Well, he should be here later.
Well, shall we get started, Laurie?
I'm ready.
Now, if you gentlemen will excuse us, we ladies have a lot of work to do.
Go to it. Dave, you look a little frazzled. Has it been that busy?
Oh, no, not really. I just got back from lunch myself. I went to the Greenbrier with Alex, and I must admit I had something of a shock.
Oh?
I ran into my daughter Amber unexpectedly.
I tell you, Carla is beside herself about this new baby. Not about the pregnancy part, of course, she can do without that. You know, it's the morning sickness. She says she gets it morning, noon, and night. I keep telling her she'll get over it, but she says, Mama, I got 7 more months to go. Laurie, is anything wrong, honey?
No, I'm fine.
Well, you looked awfully disturbed about something.
No, I was just thinking about something else. I'm fine, really, I am.
You really mean that? You'll really talk to Vicky about speeding things up on those permits?
Sure.
Nancy, it means a lot to me.
Well, consider it done.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Well, Gil, hello.
Mrs. Davidson. Oh, I brought by those latest reports from the nurses' wing for you.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see them. Look, I'll just be a minute with Nancy. Excuse me.
Oh, no, that's okay. You go on and have your meeting. I'll just wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Great, thanks. We're doing great. Matter of fact, better than we expected. And if we don't get hit by any bad weather, we'll be done by March 1st.
This is fantastic. You are doing a wonderful job. You know, even Lester Lewis is impressed.
Oh, thanks. We're also gearing up for another big project coming up in spring. The Canterbury Office Project. It's going to be the biggest thing since Hollister Mall.
Your father must be very proud of you.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, and Peter. Oh, what an asset. Guy's been doing a lot of paperwork for me, and big help, big help. Well, that's all I really came by for, so.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome. And thank you.
Oh, sure.
Bye-bye.
What was that all about?
Oh, nothing. It was just some planning and development business. It's not important. Terry, I wanted to talk with you. I would like to buy your half of the house.
What?
I said I would like to buy your half of the house.
What are you talking about? You don't begin to have that kind of money.
Well, I'll borrow it. It'll just take a little bit of time, that's all.
What do you mean, borrow it? How?
Look, just call Webster and call off those papers, please. I'll get the money, no matter how I try.
Nancy, don't be ridiculous.
I'm serious.
Look, unless you can give me some specifics, I have no intention of calling off the lawsuit.
What happened? What'd you say to him?
Nothing.
Nothing.
As far as I'm concerned, that man doesn't even exist.
Did he see you? How'd he look? What was he doing?
I didn't notice.
Jean was telling me he's quit drinking. He's working in a free clinic in Chesterfield. Oh, Amber, maybe he's changed. Was he drinking anything at lunch?
I told you I didn't notice. I was having lunch with Gil Prescott. Once he came in, sat down at his table, I didn't pay the slightest attention to him.
Amber!
Look, Stacy, that's the reason I came here to see you. I don't want you getting any ideas about seeing him again. That man has been out of our lives for over 4 years now. He abandoned our family long before Kevin was killed. He is just not a part of it anymore. Let's keep it that way.
Now just fill in your name and your address right there. The doctor will be with you in a minute. Well, all finished?
Yes, for the time being. Listen, Ione, could I call my mom?
Sure.
I just want to start dinner for her tonight, and I just want to see what she was planning on having. It'll just take a moment.
Well, you go right ahead, honey. Well, come right in, sir. Have a seat. One of the doctors will be with you in a minute. It won't be too long, I promise.
I don't know. I got my car double parked out there.
Oh, you're the young man that called earlier this morning. You wanted to speak to Dr. Phillips.
Yeah, about my eye.
Oh, well, maybe you should move your car. Now, there's a parking lot behind the clinic. If you walk around the block, you'll see it.
Oh, maybe I ought to do that.
Yes, and Dr. Phillips will see you then, I'm sure.
All right, all right.
Blue, there you are. It's good to
Doc.
see you again.
I was just gonna move my car.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be with you in a minute. You know, you're quite a celebrity around here. Our first patient.
Me?
Yeah, there's some people here who would like to meet you, too.
Listen, that big lady over there, she told me to move it. My car, I mean.
No, don't worry about it. I'll be with you in a couple minutes, huh? Hey, you've been taking good care of that eye.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Look, Doc, maybe I better go now.
Oh, no, don't. Is Ben still with that patient?
Yes, but he'll be through in a minute.
Well, Blue, I guess those introductions will have to wait till later. So,
Sure, fine,
why don't
fine.
I take a closer look at your eye right now?
Oh, Doc.
All right, let's go to the examining room.
Sure, but look now. Should the doctor sure I won't get a ticket now?
Not if we hurry. Come on, let's get this finished with.
Okay, bye-bye.